No one here is not a dreamer. Not in a world like this, where you can have it all. We live with miracles at our fingertips. We got robots taking out the trash. We fly to the stars. And that's what I want for you and your families. That's the dream you all deserve. Soon you folks will be saying, wow, I love living on the moon. Remember, we're not just selling, we're changing lives.
Congratulations on your new home in the stars.
I've been thinking about moving up there. The moon might be nice.
What about all them aliens?
Well, there's no such thing.
What is this? What's going on? Did we do something wrong?
I'm gonna tell him soon. What do you think I am?
I know what you are. You're gonna rip him away from everything decent.
Everyone else plays fast and loose. Why can't we?
What?
The music can't stop. Because we get to dream on a better tomorrow.
I left my whole life for this.
I want the truth.
What are we selling here?
I can't fix our problems.
We'll find a way. You and me.
There are some things you should know about Jack.
And your brighter tomorrow doesn't start when you land on the moon. It starts today.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cherry the Geek TV. I'm Joe Vanourney. Hello Tomorrow is set in a retro future world. The show centers on a group of traveling salesmen who are hawking timeshares on the surface of the moon. The first 3 episodes of Hello Tomorrow drop exclusively on Apple TV Friday, February 17th, with subsequent episodes each Friday. And today we are joined by the creators, the showrunners, the executive producers and writers of Hello Tomorrow. It's Amit Bhalla and Lucas Jansen. Gentlemen, welcome to Cherry the Geek TV.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Now, this show's kind of it's kind of difficult to describe, right? It's a different show. The setting's different. I guess if you strip it down to its base form, I'm telling people it's kind of like Mad Men meets Eureka. It's the traveling salesman. It's a dramedy, but you're the creators. You're the ones that created the show. How would you describe the show in a nutshell?
Well, we think it's a compliment that it's tough to describe because you want to make something you haven't seen before, and we're proud of the people the cast and the crew, and think we have assembled just that. You know, to us, this is a show that takes place in an imaginary landscape, but it's one that's very familiar to all of us and very nostalgic even, because I think for a large part, it's an imaginary landscape built out of things we've been sold as a culture or as a country. And the show asks the question, you've been sold that your future would be bright. What really happens? And it lives in that sort of in the lurch between the sales pitch and the realities that we inevitably live in.
Talk about that retro future setting. It's 1950s, but you have hover cars, you have robots, you've got jetpacks. It's kind of like that when Disneyland opened and you had Tomorrowland and Walt Disney had this vision of the future. This is what the future is going to be like, and it's kind of that feeling.
Of course.
Talk about why you chose to set the show in a retro future setting.
Well, the show, the world of the show is built out of a kind of out of advertisements of that age and out of the advertisements of the early 20th century, where we were being promised an American dream that was about to come true. And it struck us that we all know what a hover car is and know what a jetpack is and we were promised it once too, and and I think that there's a kind of collective, conscious understanding of this place that is both familiar and unfamiliar, that is very hopeful, but also kind of dark and lived in. What happens when you actually enter the advertisement? Well, guess what? The robots aren't all shiny anymore. They're actually rusted, and they're a little busted here and there. There was a kind of touch to the world that we really wanted to add that was, a little broken, a little defunct.
I want to talk about your lead character, Jack Billings, played by Billy Crudup. That character is both simultaneously flawed. You learn more about him as the show goes. He's not in many ways. You look at some of the things he's done in his life and the way he's treated people. He's not a likable guy, but yet he is. The other aspect, he's very charismatic. He's a salesman. He's a leader. His team wants to be led by him. The customers want to buy from him. As an audience member, you're watching him. You both love him and are rooting for him, but you're also like kind of turned off by him. Talk about that complex character, writing that, and then what does Billy Crudup bring to that role?
Well, Billy is giving, in our opinion, one of the great performances on television in this show. It is really something to behold, how he can embody such charm while doing some things that are sometimes so chilling, but so complicated. And you can see at his base, Jack is a simple man in that he believes in the American dream and he wants it to be possible for himself and his family and his customers. Whether or not he can deliver it, that's the drama of the show. And whether or not any of us can is the drama of our lives, I would say. But that's not to say that belief isn't full of a kind of vitality that makes us, as a species or as characters in the show, a kind of delusional vitality that brings us to our very lives.
Yeah, like in a world where consumerism is a religion, the salesman is a priest, and the priest is both deluding the people that come to see him, and he's also uplifting them. And that, I think, has a lot to do with how we all live and get through life, more than being, evil or good or, being able to fit in other boxes. So, not to mention the fact that, you want a really deep and complicated character to be worthy of this time and worthy of the audience to pay attention to.
Well, it's a very fascinating character. People can see Billy Crudup as Jack Billings, along with Hank Azaria, great cast member, Alison, great cast. Hello Tomorrow is the name of the show. All first 3 episodes drop on Apple TV Plus Friday, February 17th. And then there's 10 episodes total. Except the last 7 drop subsequent Fridays. Amit and Lucas, thank you so much for joining us today on
Thank you for the
Great to see
time.
you. Thanks
Bye.
for tuning in.
Thank you.